Ready to go!
Alrighty, ladies and gents, welcome to the best day of the week. It's 100 Max Day, and it's so exciting. I love 100 Max Day. It is what this program is all about. So today is going to be, hopefully, yet again, another record. The setup that we're going with is going to be high attachment parallel table with the undergrip on the towel. The hardest vector out of all the 6 vectors that I'm doing. My previous 100 max on this one was 45 kilos right, 25 kilos left. So we're going to see today if we can beat that. I feel good. It's been a proper week of training this time. Obviously the craziness, all the 100 maxes that I did with Todd when he was here kind of added up very quickly. We did a lot. And now I am back on the train properly. I've got 8 weeks till Zloty Tur, and I want to lift 8 new 100 maxes between now and then. So we're going to start that off with today. 45 kilos is the number that I have to beat on the money arm. And yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be real good. All right, guys, let's do it.
Whilst I'm hanging around, of course, I can't forget to mention the sponsors. Sponsors I can't talk. info@thestrengthshop.com.au. The nutritionist that I'm working with, hit him up, email him, tell him I sent you. Also, Combat Arms Sports tables are awesome. Who else we got? We got Next Level Apparel. Check out all their gear at www.poundforpoundarmwrestling.com. Big Boys supplements. Check them out. They're all in the details. And Arm Assassins. Awesome. All right, time to train.
Alright, that was a bit random, I know. But seriously, thank you to all the sponsors. You guys are amazing. Anyway, now it is time to train. Alright, time to rock and roll. Warm-up weight is 15 kilos. Undergrip, towel. Parallel setup. That's all I'm looking to do. Remember the rules. Rules are as long as you start under the same conditions. So for me, it's starting anywhere on the pad that I choose. The other rules are basically already set up. High attachment, towel, parallel table. Nothing changes. I'll grip the towel in the same place each time. And we're gonna go for a new record. All right, warm the left up. Oh, left. Hello, you weak thing. This is 23 kilos, so just short of my 100 max on left. Anyway. It's hard to believe that this is my 100 max on left. Still warming up on right. Alright, left, here we go. Nice. Alright, let's go up again. Yep. 27 kilos, so I would normally take a bigger jump if it was just right, but because left is going to be going for a 100 max, I had to take a responsible jump. Alright, 27 kilos. Alright. Left is starting to come on though. It feels messy, but it's starting to come on. Alright, here we go. Ah, it's too easy. I must have had some serious elbow pain when I did this last time with Todd. Because left just obliterated 27. Alright, let's go. 34 kilos now. Okay, I'll probably get to... I'm happy to do single reps now on right. I feel warm. After hanging upside down, I feel warm. Alright, right, feeling good. Alright, this is for a big record on left. But I think I'm going to do it. The way that 27 felt. Ah! There we go. 34 down on the left. Let's keep going. 40 kilos. Remembering 45 is my 1 at max record. Starting to feel that deep ache. That weight was heavy enough then that it was talking to me in the inner arm. So, and as you know, guys, basically all I do is I just keep on going left, right, left, right, left, right till I get a failure. Once I get a failure, I give myself a break, come back. 3 failures is what it takes. So 40 kilos on left. It's going to be a big ask. Left might beat my right record today. It's crazy. We're going up again. 43. 43. So this is 1 increment short of my previous 1 at max on right, and very surprisingly, my left is still here. It's still going. And I gotta say, guys, it's feeling good. It's not hurting. My right on my last rep felt like it hurt more. All right, 43 down on right. Go left. All right. Wow, there's a failure. 46 kilos. So this is it's only a small 1 at max, but this is for a record. Right here. Done. Feeling it in the wrist. Second attempt now on the 43 for the left. Nope. All right, 51. He's going for 51. Big increase. Got the foot propped up now on the. My right foot is propped up like I'm a hooker. Definitely feel more connected there. At this weight, you start to find what you need. Okay. Done. You can see the rules are simply just lift it. I don't need to come right down, it's just get it off the ground fully and we're done. I want to minimize the eccentric motion, as you've heard Todd say. That's where the pain's at. So that was, as soon as I get off the ground, I'm done, because I don't want that big release pain. Anyway, weight off. Back to 43 for left. Ah. All right. Oh, left. All right, so left done, tapping out at whatever it was, 40 kilos or something. I'm really actually happy with that. That's a huge improvement, obviously, on 25. So, left is coming up. Left is hitting numbers now, I think higher than when my right started, which was the very first one at max I ever did. With the wrist wrench anyway, it was 35 kilos, but all right, time to get back to right. All right, 54 kilos now. Come on. Come on, I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you, no failure, come on. Oh, that is a good throb. That is a very good throb straight through the elbow. And the wrist, I'm being careful not to sprain my wrist here. If I drive too much, my wrist gets turned, it hurts, so I'm trying to stay in line and just, but 54 kilos, it's a 9 kilo increase so far. 56. All right, 56. Interesting. This is something you'll discover if you do these sessions, guys. When you get to your real, genuine 1 rep max effort, you start to question your body position on where's your strongest. I'm here like, do I give it there or do I try to keep my pec involved? I don't know. And again, this is something Todd coached me to do with 1 rep max training, is I don't go from 0 to 100. I load to 50, I load to 70, I load to 80, and then from 80, you launch to 100. Yeah. Oh man, still no failure. 56. This is crazy. My gut feel is this next one is gonna be the end of the line. But we're not here to muck around, we're here to teach the body what to do. Another Toddzilla, we're not listening to our bodies, we're overriding them. Alright, weight is 58. Alright, 58. I can feel the pain in my inner elbow already, just knowing what this is going to feel like. Alright, there's the first failure. 58. Good amount of throb there. It's a little scary committing sometimes. You drive and you feel this deep ache through your elbow and you're like, you try to go to a place where you ignore it and just push through. And when you don't get through, it's like your elbow kind of says, ha ha ha, beat ya. Alright guys, I'll give myself 5 or 6 minutes. We're back still here on the 58 kilos. This is attempt number 2. After that rest, the aches actually subsided. Sometimes you know when you, even through the rest, the ache doesn't disappear. And I feel like normally when the ache doesn't disappear, you really know you're done. But the ache has disappeared, so that could mean good things. We'll see very shortly. Yes, it does mean good things. 58. Done. Yeah. There you go. Rest really made the difference then. I didn't muck around. I just got there. I accelerated through my lift pretty quickly and just went for it. And 58 lifted. So happy days. I'm gonna give myself another 5. Normally I would cap out, but that felt so good. I'm gonna go for one more increment. See if I can break the magic 6-0 barrier. Yeah, I've chucked some more weight on. Let me check that we're at 60. Come on, wake up. Alright, let's see. $61. Okay. 61 kilos, but I am going to give myself another 5 minutes and then I'm going to attempt 61. So this is my last life. If I fail here, it's over. If I get it, realistically it's probably over anyway, because this is truly my limit right here, I feel. Oh, that was close. That was real close. Oh. All right. That elbow was talking to me, but I feel like that was close. And I don't know if you could see in my form, as I get heavier and close to my true point max, you can see I really start to stand on my tippy toes. Jerry Cataretting, I can see why Jerry does it now, because you instinctively drop your weight and you come down and right deep in that elbow, and my wrist started getting turned under. I'm trying to come down and get a lift, but it wasn't happening. But anyway, I'm happy. 58 kilos lifted successfully. Massive increase from 45 kilos from last time. So, and massive increase on my left as well, from 25 through to 40. So happy days all around. This is what it is all about. And yeah, I'm not going to film the rest of the session. The rest of the session is the same old volume: wrist curls, reverse wrist curls, wrist rise, and bobbly weight biceps. And then, guys, workout 2 later tonight. I'll be at the Brisbane Heavy Hitters, gripping up with those boys. Alright guys, that is 1 rep max day, done and dusted. I just wanted to stop and pause and reflect a little bit about this journey under Todd. It's been amazing. Without a doubt, it's been amazing. I think that the numbers that I have seen in my progression since training with Todd are more than I could have originally even imagined. I know when I first spoke to Todd about him coming on as my strength coach, we talked about adding 15 kilos of side pressure in a year, and you saw me do, what did I do today? I did 13 kilos just today compared to last time on my right arm, and 15 kilos just today on my left arm. So much is waking up in my body right now. I am getting neurologically able to exert really high pressures on all vectors. The Todd Hutchins method is designed to make you strong in every single position that your hand can possibly end up, rather than being a one-trick pony where you have to have a top roll, or you have to have a hook, or you have to have a press set in order to get your side pressure away. This method means that my hand, as you saw, my hand can be here, and I now know that even with my hand there, I can impart 58 kilos of 1 rep max pressure into my opponent. I know that I can do it with a wrist wrench at 65 kilos. I know that I can do so many different vectors, up pressures, all the different handles. And it's really exciting to know that. Now, it almost doesn't matter where I go in a match. My numbers are very, very strong. And once you feel confident in that, your options on the table are tremendous. And it doesn't matter what happens after the go. I always look at arm wrestling in two perspectives, one from my perspective and one from my opponent's. From my perspective, I'm filling all these holes. As I've just mentioned, I'm strong in all the what positions my hand can be, or that my hand can end up in. The other side of the coin is where is my opponent strong and where are they vulnerable? And for guys that are exclusive top rollers or whatever, obviously there's still a lot of value in forcing a hook. But for guys like Todd, it's almost pointless in trying to take his hand into any given position because, he's going to be strong everywhere. So it's very interesting looking at it from that dual perspective. I feel like this training just means that I am so much less vulnerable and my opponents don't really have a choice. They have to go to pin me now, that they have to go through sort of 55 to 60 kilos of pressure. And what I love most is once you have the confidence in your arm to do these sorts of pressures, when you get into a match, I'm visualizing almost throwing a 60 kilo dumbbell at my opponent. Like, doesn't matter what my hand's doing. Are they able to catch my 60 kilo dumbbell that I'm about to throw at them? And that gives you a lot of confidence. It gives you a lot of confidence that it doesn't matter who you're going to face. You don't have to take their hand necessarily because you're strong everywhere. And in one swift motion, don't move, go, you launch 60 kilos at them. And I think that just gets through most people. It really does. So yeah, eternally grateful to Todd Hutchings. Todd is coaching me. He said to me directly that he's coaching me to be stronger than he's ever been. And he's excited, I'm excited, because there's a lot of indicators there that we're going to achieve that. And I don't feel like I'm anywhere near my potential yet. And numbers are still jumping up in an absurd sense. They're not jumping up at 1%, 2%. They're jumping up in 10, 15%, 20% even sometimes increments. And that just tells me that there's still a lot of room to grow, a lot of room for strength to come. Once it starts getting down to those 2 and 3% incremental gains, and I really have to start grinding out for progress, that's going to be an indicator that I'm approaching that sort of genetic potential that I've got. But I've always been blessed, my right arm in particular, I've always been blessed. When I was a kid, I had the fastest serve in junior tennis. I was able to throw a javelin without any coaching and qualify to almost go to nationals. And I could throw really, really well as a kid. And that was something that just was in my arm. So I feel like I am genetically blessed. Something about my arm, I've never looked strong, but I've always been far, far stronger than even I expect when you visually. So for me, when I visually compare myself to other arm wrestlers that I'm on par with, they all look tremendously better than me. And that excites me because it tells me that I've still got room. By the time I look as good as my opponents, and when I say look as good, I'm talking about when I look as robust as my opponents, I feel like I'm always way past them. And the fact that I don't yet look anywhere near as robust as the guys that are top tier at 90 kilos in the world elite scene is exciting, because I feel by the time I do look like them, it's going to be very, very big numbers. And my goal is going to start to really take shape and come to reality. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to add this bit in here at the end and say a personal thank you to Todd. You're really making me strong, man. You're really making me strong. And I'm enjoying it and I'm loving it. And I've now got 7 weeks to go before Zloty, 7 more 1 rep maxes, and they're all going to go up and they're all going to be amazing. And by the time Zloty comes around, undoubtedly so that I will be the strongest version of me that there has ever been, and I'm going for that title. Zloty Tur, 95 kilos. I want it, and I believe I can get it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.
Yes, that's a man!